Hey guys, Ephenix here, and today we're going to take a look at create a character for Star Trek Online. Now, we'll try to go through it as quick as possible while, try to get as much information as possible. So, first thing you have to do is start your career. Now, you have three careers: Science, Tactical, and Engineer. Tactical is basically your damage dealer. Science is more so effects in terms of, like, they're the ones who can cause more effects on the ships. Engineering, how to put this? Engineering is kind of the guys who improve on what you have now, such as, like, speed engines, as well as other things such as like shields. Basically it enhances your abilities to do. So, either one is good. So for this one, we're just going to hit on tactical. Now comes the species and gender section. Basically, this is the part where you are to choose your gender as well as the species that you are. Now, you can choose male or female. And then, after that, you can choose the species. So here's human, androids, Bajorans, benzites, betazoids, Bolans, Saurians, Trill, Vulcan, and then alien. Now, if you look on the side here, each of them gives them a kind of description of what the race is, as well as some traits that they have. Alien, however, is whatever your heart desires. You create the alien, which is, I think, is a really good thing they put in here. So while these are the aliens known, these are unknown aliens, so you can create whatever you want. Now, why the United Federation of Planets would allow an unknown alien species into their ranks is beyond me, but whatever's whatever. So for now, we're just going to pick human. Now let's choose something different. Let's choose a betazoid. They're telepathic after all. So after that, now you choose your traits. So you can choose whatever trait you want. Each trait has its own thing here, and you can choose two because they already have two choose for you, so you can choose two more. We're just going to choose any. Now comes the head. Now, of course, you can choose a variant head here, or you can choose, choose a variant head and then go to advance and just like dig into it. Like literally, you can change a lot on it. There's a lot that you can do here. Scars. Oh, turn around here. Scars. Or his haircut. We'll leave his haircut the way it is. So he got the haircut like Nathan Drake. So, modify his eyebrows. I mean, you can literally just dig into it. And then here, even look at that. It's Jody. Or add stuff to his, like a beard or whatever. And then you can change the head size and whatever thing here. Go back one here. Make her female for a second. So yeah, you can make all the modifications you want, and when you're done, now comes the body size. Once again, the body sizes you can change to whatever you want. And then you can choose a body stance here. So a seductive stance-ish, seductive-ish, cute, or whatever. And then you can go into advanced like the other one before. Make her as tall as you want or as short as you want. And yes, guys, you can change your breast size. We know what we want. That's not even play. So, arm length. And last but not least, the booty size. That's what I'm talking about. So then you go to next. Now the last, of course, is the uniform. Now, as the storyline goes, is that somehow there was a law passed where, as long as they kept the colors, in terms of like what their rank was, excuse me, not what their rank, but what their stations are, they were allowed to change their uniform. So you get a multiple variety of uniforms. Here's a uniform, I believe that was worn in one of the Star Trek movies by the admirals. Here's another type of uniform that you can use. Here's another one. It's different kinds. And then this one actually seems to be the best one. It's totally black with the outlines being, or you can go once again. You can go to advanced, and you can change different ones. Now you might have extra uniforms depending on your what version you have of this. But for example, one thing I like about this is I love this. Like you can modify this all you want, or because this is actually from Star Trek Next Generation, but if you actually modify it to the right way, you can actually make it Star Trek Voyager. I honestly forget which shirts they have on in Star Trek Voyager, but something like that, right? Was that Star Trek Voyager? It's been a while. You can choose if you want to wear your rank on which the rank is like right here on the neck. See? You can choose to whether they have gloves. Look at the hands. Gloves or no gloves, whatever you want. Choose what kind of badge you want. Next generation style badge, or see? And then of course you can modify the pants as well to whatever you want. Let's put on some super tights. That's right, let it shine, girl, let it shine. Go ahead. I'm sorry. And then last but not least, you can change the boots. Like I said, you can literally change it to your heart's content. Last but not least, of course, is the name. You can choose the name of your ship. You can randomize or change the name. For example, this is the last name right here. And then you can put, your formal name here. And you just put your ship's name here, or you can randomize it. And yeah, when they talk to you in the game, through text, of course, sometimes they'll speak your first name, sometimes they'll speak your last name, sometimes they'll speak. Sorry about that. Sometimes they'll speak your or this is what they'll call your ship. This is your. Well, this is actually random. Sometimes it's your last name, sometimes it's your first name. Depends on who you pick. And then you can also choose the order. So you can put last name, first name, or first name, last name. So, for you Japanese enthusiasts out there, you can put last first, And then you don't have to put a middle name, but after that, all you gotta do is submit application. And that's pretty much it. So, that's pretty much what you get with Star Trek Universe. Like I said before, you can modify the costume to be anything you want. Beyond that, of what else do you just have? You just have a lot too. And then of course, this one actually looks pretty cool. Anyway, so I hope you guys had a good look at Star Trek Online Universe and create a character, and hopefully we'll jump into the game later on and see exactly what else we can do in this game. You guys have a good night.